welcome. We're going to start Season 14 of Axis and Allies Online. My opponent for this game was CAMSHON. It's going to be an allied game. I'm going to try to do some allies and some Axis this season. And really, on my allied games, I'm focusing on the West Russia jam strategy or philosophy, really. I'm going to try to continue with that and see how effective it is over the course of a season. So, with that, let's get right into the gameplay. All right, Russia round one. So, like I said, this season I'm going to be focusing on doing the West Russia jam strategy as opposed to the standard 9-12. Which basically, it's a philosophy, not really a strategy. Only the opening move is scripted. Everything else is based on what the opponent does. But Russia plays ultra defensive, and UK and USA play ultra aggressive. So all I did was buy 8 infantry with my first buy. Oops. And then I'm going to send everything I got at West Russia. Except for one fighter, which I'm going to keep in reserve to send to Egypt for defense. That fighter there. Alright. That is it. Alright, combat was great. We only lost one guy. Move the AA guns into West Russia. The sub goes to C-Zone 7 like normal. One fighter goes down to Egypt. This infantry goes to Szechuan, and everywhere else moves back. I'm going to leave one guy here just to make him fight for it. And this fighter's going to go back to Russia. And our 8 infantry go into Russia. All right. That's going to do it for Russia round one. I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 1. Germany bought 2 submarines, a bomber, 2 tanks, and an artillery. Which to me, I kind of understand it. He wants to prevent the fleet drop, right? So he's going to throw the 2 subs in C-Zone 5. But he didn't buy any land units for Europe. The less land units he buys, the more I can build a defensive mass for Russia. And this stuff should be easy to trade back. So, I think that's a mistake. But he did end up taking the Caucasus. And then he retreated. He's got a nice stack in Poland. But I think even with a stack in Poland, I should be able to defend West Russia. So, I went ahead and just bought. I'm not going to be able to drop a fleet. I'm going to set it up so that USA can kill his 2 subs if he decides to kill my British fleet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So all I bought with the United Kingdom was 2 fighters, 2 artilleries, and an infantry. And then I am going to... Okay, we're going to try to kill his 2 subs and his cruiser. We're going to kill this transport. We're going to attack his battleship with 2 fighters and a bomber. We're going to attack his transport with the carrier. And then we're going to grab these 2 dudes and try to take Burma. That's more to be annoying. And I'm going to move my sub over here to be annoying. And then we're going to take Transjordan back. So let's Take Transjordan back. As long as we kill the battleship, then we should be okay. But that's big if. I mean, it is kind of... Oh, you know what? Should I take France? I'm going to take France. I know this is a waste. I know it's a waste of 10 units to get 6, but he's going to have to take France back. And he only has now like 4 land units, 5 land units to do it with. I mean, he could send the tanks, obviously, but the more units he sends back towards the coast, the better for me and the better for Russia, right? So this is just kind of a nuisance. I'm going to lose 10, but I'm going to gain 6. And I'll have a nice round of spending money for United Kingdom next turn. All right, I think that's all I want to do. All right, let's run it. Wow, that was the best I've ever seen that happen. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, so I was going to say the combat was pretty terrible because of the way we lost this one here, New Guinea. But then again, we did not lose anything taking the battleship. So the bomber has to land in Egypt, which kind of sucks because he's going to be dead. But that prevents the tank from blitzing in Africa. So that's, and we were going to lose him anyway. So that's actually not terrible. This guy's going to go down to 33. This guy's going to go up to, what is that? Congo. And then our fighters here. Let's see. We can send one to India. And one to Persia. And then this fighter will go to West Russia. And this fighter will go to England. Our submarine will go into 37. We will send one unit into Persia. And again, this is fine. I mean, we can leave the cruiser there and then he can send the 2 subs. Only the 2 subs and maybe the fighters, or maybe he'll just send the 2 subs. But even so, that's fine. Because I'll be able to... He'll send 1 sub at this transport here, I would think. Unless he uses a plane on it. That's okay. We'll see. I think that's all I want to do. Alright. Alright, for the mobilization, we are going to throw 2 fighters in England. And 2 artilleries and an infantry into India. Yep. That would have been nice to take, but all things considered, I don't think it's a terrible round. Usually I like to play the KGF. I'll have to see what Japan does. If he hits Pearl, well, I don't know. If he doesn't hit Pearl, I might send everything towards the Pacific here. I'm sorry, towards the Atlantic, I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick around and try to harass Japan. I don't know. Anyway, that is going to be it for United Kingdom round 1. I will see you guys back for America round number 1. All right, United States round number 1. So, Japan bought a bomber, 2 transports, and an artillery. And then he attacked Berry, 3 infantry and a fighter. He attacked 61 to kill my cruiser and my aircraft carrier. Let's see, attacked 49. Oh yeah, so he attacked my cruiser and my transport that were there. And then he attacked Yunnan. And he attacked Burma. And Anhui. All in all, not a terrible round for him, but let's see, what did he lose? No units lost. He lost an infantry. No units lost. No units lost. 2 infantry in Yunnan, which is good. No units lost. All right, well, that's not a terrible round for him, actually. So, I'm going to try something a little bit different. Like I said earlier, I'm doing the West Russia Jam. And I'm going to try to do the KJF based on the fact that he didn't do Pearl. I'm going to try to get some more fighters into India. And I'm just going to screw with Japan if I can. So I'm actually going to take the Solomons and put my Navy here. And it's going to cause me about... He'll have, if he sends his submarine and all these 4 fighters and the 2 bombers, he has about a 50% chance to survive. But if he wants to risk all of his aircraft to go after this fleet, I think I'm willing to take the chance, because the alternative is he loses a bunch of aircraft. And I survive. So I went ahead and bought an aircraft carrier, a fighter, a destroyer, and a transport and an infantry. The transport and the infantry are just going to be to send guys to Africa with America. So we're going to do a couple things. We are going to sack a transport. So I'm going to send the tank and 1 infantry. Go to 13 and take Morocco. I am going to take these 2 guys, go down to the Solomons, take my battleship, and take, let's see, this fighter. Because this fighter here, I'm going to put in Australia. Right? Okay. And then we're going to trade 2 infantry for a tank. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Right? Yeah. All right. All right, let's get that done. Alright. Combat was okay. We did lose an infantry taking Yunnan. So our fighter is going to go to India. And then this fighter is going to Sea Zone 44. This fighter is going to Sea Zone 44. Our aircraft carrier, our destroyer, our submarine, and this destroyer is going to 44. This guy here is going to Western Australia. Our cruiser and our destroyer and these stuff here is going to 12. Our bomber is going to England. Our fighter is going to C Zone 56. This guy's backing off. This guy is moving to America, Eastern America. All right, I think that's it, right? Yeah. All right, I think that's all I want to do. All right. All right. Our aircraft carrier, our fighter, our destroyer all go into 56. We're going to send a transport and 1 infantry into Eastern America. And that's going to be that. Now with Russia, we've calculated we're going to take the Caucasus back. So right now our money is 19, so it's going to be 23. So we're going to save 1 money to have 24, so we can buy 8 infantry next turn. So we are going to buy 1 artillery and 7 infantry. Right? That's going to be our purchase. Alright, and for the combat, we are going to take 2 guys and 2 fighters. Take the Caucasus back. Alright, for the non-com, our fighters are going into West Russia. These 7 guys and these 2 guys are going into West Russia. This guy is going over to Archangel. This guy's moving back to Kaz. And these 3 guys are moving back to Ivanki. Right? Right. Alrighty. Alright. 1 artillery and 7 infantry into Russia. Alright, we have 24, so we can buy 8 infantry for Russia next turn. We can keep stacking the shit out of West Russia. He only bought like a couple land units last turn. He's going to have to buy more. He is going to have a nice stack in Ukraine, but we can probably defend West Russia, especially since we're going to have more fighters in here next turn. But we'll have to see. I don't know how long we can do that. We might have to turtle. But the reason why I did this right here is when he takes those 2 subs and hits my cruiser and leaves the subs here and the plane, then my destroyer, cruiser, bomber combo can take out those subs and we might be able to drop a British fleet. Maybe. So we'll have to see. But he's going to use one of these bombers on that transport, and he'll probably use 1 fighter, but I guess he could use another bomber on that one. West Russia is not going to, if he wants to attack that, he's not going to win. He has like a 4%. Let me look at this here. West Russia defense. Oh, let's see. No, he's got a 0.2% chance of taking West Russia this turn. So that is not happening. And he's not even going to try it. So I just got to hope that I can get a fleet down here with England and press. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to take Burma back with England. And we'll see if we can't cause some more problems, but we'll see if he takes the 50-50 battle in C Zone 44. And anyway, that's going to do it for USA 1 and Russia 2, and I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 2. Alright, United Kingdom round number 2. So Germany Germany bought another bomber, another submarine, an infantry, 2 artilleries, and 3 tanks. That is not enough land units. And then he used a bomber to attack C-Zone 13, which we figured he would. Used a bomber to attack C-Zone 8, which we figured he would. Submarine and 2 fighters attacked C-Zone 7, but he lost the sub. And then 2 fighters and 2 infantry attacked Archangel. Infantry, they attacked the Caucasus. Ooh, they attacked an infantry, a tank, and 2 fighters attacked Caucasus, and he lost. Artillery, 2 infantry, and a tank attacked France. Okay, well that's fine because we only had a tank or a guy in there, right? Yeah. Let's see. He lost an infantry and a tank, and I didn't lose any guys in Caucasus. That's pretty good. All right. Okay. All in all, combat was not terrible. So I did a lot of number crunching here, and I'm going to give him a 29% battle in C-Zone 7. Okay, so I am going to drop a British fleet there, but I am going to give him a 29% battle. And I can get West Russia... I can get West Russia up to 96%. So I'm not worried about that. I can actually do that pretty well. And kill Ukraine and kill Archangel and just keep... He's not building enough land units, so his reinforcements are going to be few and far between. Then probably next turn I can maybe stack shift into Karelia and just kill it. But I got to see, he's going to be buying some tanks. But I am going to get a fleet down, and I'm going to clear Germany out of Egypt, and that should allow me to keep Africa, start making some money with England. So I went heavy navy. I bought an aircraft carrier and 2 destroyers, and 2 infantry for India. And we're going to use the destroyers, interestingly enough. So let's do this first. So let's go. Oh yeah, let's do this here. What am I going to have? 4 fighters? I'm going to have 4 fighters in there. Okay. So let's do this battle first. So let's go here, grab this guy, go here, here, and here. And then in Burma, we're going to take 1 artillery and 1 infantry and our fighter from here. And we're going to attack Burma. And that's it for the combat. That's all we're going to do with the combat from England. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. All right. So let's get it done. Oh, he's got these fighters here. Shit, I didn't realize he had fighters there. Oh yeah, I did. These fighters are in play. These fighters are not in play. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just these fighters in Finland are in play. I thought I miscalculated, and that would have been a fucking joke. But I did not. And I did 6 fighters on my West Russia defense, right? What the hell? I did not do 6 fighters. Why didn't I do 6 fighters? All right, I still get it up to an 87%. 86, 87%. So maybe I'll just add an extra fighter. And I won't send the fighter down to India. The India defense with 3 fighters is 96. What is it with 2 fighters? 83. 96. Well, fuck. If he wins a freaking 13% battle in India, then I guess I'm. I guess that's what it is. So I will leave 1 extra fighter in West Russia. So I'll have what, 4 fighters? I'm gonna have 5 fighters. I'll either have 4 or 5. I don't know. That gets it back up to 93. I should probably give him a 10% battle and see what he does. Or 12%. So maybe I'll just do it with 4. I think I'll just do it with 4 and send that fighter down to India. Because that fighter's going up there. Okay, so maybe we'll just do that. 27, 16296. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, let's run this. Strong. Okay. Wow. Alright, well, this is gonna suck. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Now this tank can just roll over here, though. Gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. All right, well, that's terrible. That's so bad, dude. All right, that's going back to India. We're having one fighter go over to India. I mean, go over to West Russia. We better have this fighter go back down here. No, you know what? This guy's not going to leave. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give him the 10% on... Right, this guy here will go here. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. And these guys got to go here. That is so bad. Alright, well, fuck. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, our aircraft carrier is going there. One destroyer is going into C-Zone 6. And then the other one is going into 7. That way, the subs are blocked, right? So the subs can't attack C-Zone 7. So then I'm going to drop this stuff in here. Now I will probably have to send these Americans to Africa. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to probably have to send them now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't even. It can't even be used in the attack. Oh well. That's so bad. That is so bad. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for United Kingdom round 2, and I will see you guys back for America round number 2. All right, United States round number 3. So I did not do a good enough job defending India. So he's got a J3 timing totally down. He's going to take India in round 3 probably. But I'm going to try to do as much damage as I can to his fleet. I'm not really great at doing KJFs. I really got to figure out what the hell I'm doing. But I'm just not very good at it. But the only way to get better is by trying it. So, let me just go over what Japan did real quick. So Japan bought another bomber, a submarine, 4 infantry, and an artillery. And he's got enough stuff here because he took, let's see here. He took the Soviet Far East and Yakut. Took Szechuan. So he pressed forward in all the undefended territories. And then he killed an infantry and an artillery and didn't lose anything, which did not help me. And then took Yunnan and did not lose anything either. So that kind of sucks. Pretty immaculate. It is an immaculate round of combat for him. So I'm probably going to lose India in round 3. But I think I might do a carrier drop on 35 and kill his battleship and his destroyer. And then move my fleet into position here and try to snuff him out. Try to close him out. I don't know. It's kind of shitty, but I don't really have much of a... I didn't really plan too far ahead. But I am doing kind of a mini split ocean. So I did 2 transports, 1 for each coast. The destroyer and the sub are going on in 56 on the west coast. And the land units are going to go, 2 and 2. And I'm going to send... I'm just going to try to nickel and dime Russia. Germany. He has not built a lot of land units here, so I'm still looking okay. And I can get this up to 90-something%. So I am going to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to blitz that. We're going to take our trusty dusty transport and take Northwestern. And then we are going to grab this guy, go here, grab this guy, and go there. We're going to take our battleship and bombard, take our fighters, take these fighters, and I think that is it. This stuff here has to go up to 7. I've done a lot of calculations on India, and I've really fucked it up. I have no way to keep it. Unless I send all these fighters down, and I don't even know if that's going to work, and then that's just going to leave West Russia totally vulnerable. So I'm not going to do that. But again, my planning has been kind of shitty. So, but it is what it is. Right? Okay. Let's take those and see what happens here. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we are going to have our aircraft carrier go to 52 and that go to 52. This aircraft carrier to 52, our destroyer to 52, those planes to 52, these 2 destroyers to 52, and the sub to 52. Right? Our bomber is going into the Caucasus. Let's see, our destroyer and our cruiser is going up to 7. This transport and these 2 dudes are going up to C-Zone 10. This fighter is going into West Russia. This fighter is going into India. I think that's it. I do. I think that's it. All right. Alright, so our destroyer, our submarine, and 1 transport is going into 56. 1 transport is going into 11. one guy is going into each coast, and one artillery is going into each coast. All right, we're buying we're buying 8 infantry with Russia. Oh, let me look at my map notes. Okay. Oh, I talked about this. So I left myself a note here because if I, and I may do it anyway, if I lose 2 fighters here, if I decide to do the carrier drop and attack this, I should lose the fighters that were going to have to land on the carrier, and that way I can drop the carrier in C-Zone 7 and just change it up a little bit. Although I might have to drop it here anyway, but like I said, I'm not going to be able to prevent the bombardments. But if he wants to take India, his entire fleet will be out of range of... I mean, now I have one fucking guy because he keeps getting hitbacks. But it is what it is. So I'm not even going to sweat it. Yep, I'm not going to sweat it. Because he's going to have stuff way over here. Alright. Alright, for the combat, these 3 guys are going over here, and we're going to use 1 fighter. Fighter going here, these 2 guys going here, and 1 artillery. And that is it. All we're doing is just whittling down his guys here, because he hasn't really built many replacements. So we're just going to stand off as much as we can, and then we'll push down. If we have to push down, we'll probably be going into the Caucasus pretty soon. I feel like this game is in round 5 when it's in round 1 or in round 3. I really do. I feel like it's just been going on forever. So let's go. Of course. This is killing me, dude. Oh my god. I don't know if that's really good. I lost a lot of guys. I was not expecting it to take 3 hits for an attacking fighter. 3 rounds to get 1 hit, but that's what happens. Attacking fighters are ass. Like, they're straight ass. Alright, we are going to go move all this stuff into West Russia. We're going to move... let's see. We'll move them into the Caucasus. No, let's move them... Nope, let's not. Let's move them here. Alrighty. Alright, 4 infantry into the Caucasus, 4 into Russia. We're losing money now. We're down to 23, which is not good. And we're going to be down to, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. What's our income right now? 23. It's going to be 22, 21, 19. Actually, 17. 17. Which is not good. The problem with the West Russia Jam, obviously the design, it's more of a philosophy, right? So you just hold out as long as possible and you're super aggressive with the other powers. Well, he did a good job in the first round preventing me from dropping the fleet. So, although he is going to have to clean some of this stuff up. And the idea is that you can build up a huge defensive stack. He doesn't have a ton of stuff going here, and so I should probably be able to kick him out of Kazakh and Novo. And then I might just buy a bunch of artillery and go into the Caucasus and then let him come into West Russia, so we'll have no fighters there and I can crush it. But these fighters here, I mean, he's going to take India in round 3, which really sucks, but I did not do enough to prevent it. So it is what it is. I may just push forward into Burma to hammer him as much as possible, or I may just back out into Persia and try to maybe take it back. Right? Because the farther he moves away from here, we're definitely going to take Iwo Jima next turn and be in position, because all his fighters and shit should be over here somewhere after this turn, unfortunately. So anyway, that's going to do it for a rather long USA 2, Russia 3, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 3. All right, welcome back. This is the end of the game. So my opponent forfeited, which I was a little bit surprised that he did. I think he's a little bit confused and accidentally bought AA guns instead of artillery, because if you look at his purchase, he bought 2 more AA guns, and I don't have that many planes. But he did buy another bomber, so now he's got 4 German bombers, but he has no land units. He literally has no land units. He's bought 2 more tanks for Karelia, and then he took Ukraine back. He took everything back. He took Ukraine back, Northwestern back, Archangel back. He did ride over to Persia from Egypt, which actually did me a favor. And then he did take Algeria back with that guy. So we'll never know what would have happened if I decided to attack, bum rush into Burma and attack C-Zone 35, which was my thought, seeing as how I was going all in on the West Russia Jam. So then again, this is my second ranked game with the West Russia Jam. First game was a victory, and then this one turned out to be a victory. But like I said, it's more of a philosophy than a scripted move. And when I played it, the style against a top 10 platinum player, I got absolutely decimated. So jury is still out on the West Russia Jam. Obviously, I have not perfected it. I'm still not doing a great job with India. It's only round 3, and he was going to take India with Japan. So I had already lost India. The last time I played this, I kept India for a lot more turns. But for this game, I just could not manage any sort of defense. So it was a very interesting game. Also, him buying subs with Germany wasn't getting enough of a land push, and he has no reinforcements for this stack here. So I'll just trade the tanks, and stack West Russia again. Take Archangel, obviously, and just keep stacking it until I could do something with this, and see what happened in the Pacific. So anyway, that's going to do it. That's the end of this game and the end of this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you back for another video. Thanks for watching.